The nocturnal wailing of moving shadows drifted from outside. Bug, wrapped tightly in his bed, could hear the sound of feet being dragged across the floor by one of the infirmary's caretakers. He wondered if another resident was trying to escape, as was often the case with the mutants who lived at Ambrosia Springs Farm. Bug was the name given to him by the caretakers in the infirmary, though his real first and last names were lost to him after some of his memories were wiped. Along with other mutants, he was brought to the infirmary several years ago and assigned a new name. Following the end of the revolution, entire family bloodlines were declared impure by a new order of government, leading to their systematic targeting for termination. This grim reality had shaped Bug's existence and the lives of those around him in the confines of Ambrosia Springs. The mutants were kept as science projects, allowing for ongoing research into their unique biology and behavior. The head of the science division, Dr. Prim Gumbalt, often referred to them as leftovers, highlighting the state of their existence. These individuals were the unfortunate outcomes of experiments that sought to crossbreed human embryos with various animal species. In the early phases of developing what the New Order called cotylians, significant missteps occurred within Ancestra's Department of Science, leading to the creation of these mutants. As they remained locked away in asylums throughout the country, their lives became subjects of study, stripped of autonomy, and subjected to the whims of a regime that viewed them as mere specimens. Bug tried closing his eyes under the covers, not wanting to see the light and shadows that danced on the floor through the thin white fabric of his blanket. This was the third time in just over a month that he was unable to sleep because another mutant made the awful mistake of attempting to escape the infirmary. With a sigh, he pulled the blanket away and turned his face upward, focusing on the dropped ceiling above him. The grid of metal channels held lightweight tiles that were punctured with tiny holes, resembling an array of distant stars. As chaos unfolded outside his door, these imaginary stars became his refuge, a distraction from the turmoil that defined his existence within the walls of the infirmary. One of the night caretakers, Ginny Robeson, could be heard shouting at the mutant attempting to escape, commanding them to return to one of the dormitory rooms. Bug concentrated on the holes in the ceiling tiles, trying to block out the noise and chaos outside his bedroom. By focusing on the imagined stars, he hoped to drift off into a restful sleep and escape to his favorite place, Cloudscape, a dreamland where he could find solace away from the harsh reality of Ambrosia Springs. The cylinder at the edge of sanity opens. The sound outside of Bug's room finally subsided. As a young mutant, he exhibited a mix of human traits alongside distinct physical anomalies. His lower legs, extending toward his neck, were encased in a hard shell, complicating the simple act of lying on his back and staring at the ceiling.